A little bit more than 10 years ago, after a month of walking the infrastructure of the LA Aqueduct, we got to our final resting spot on a landfill above Glendale. It wasn't a beauty spot, but it gave us a moment to pause with our 100 mules, each in groups of 10 in corrals. And we were relaxing and looking at the twinkling lights when all of a sudden we heard a ruffle and then a rustle. And we realized that all the mules had somehow gotten loose and were on their way into Glendale. And all of the artists started getting out of their tents and running after the mules, and all the mules got running faster. And all of a sudden, the person in charge of the trip got on the megaphone and said, "Would all the metabolic people please go back to your tent?" And at that point, she came out and she brought with her Dolly. Dolly was a 10-year-old donkey. And for everybody that knows equines, we will know that the donkey is a mother to the mule. So the mule is the first animal that was bred to do our work by a mother who is a donkey and a father that is a horse. So as soon as Dolly went out, all of the mules came back to Dolly. And I learned at that moment the power of the matriarchy, right? That it really does not require much other than a very powerful, diminutive donkey to get things in order. So I wanted to kind of bring up the other than human leadership that we have all around us all the time if we listen carefully. But it would be amiss of me also not to acknowledge my mother, Wallace Annenberg, whose beach house you're in today. Wallace felt that California, Los Angeles, should have a public, private-style beach house, since all of the beach houses were a pay-to-go-in kind of deal. And so this was her idea, and she fought long and hard to make a public place that we could come to today. And she's one of those people who loves animals, so I checked in with her, and she says, "Tell the donkey story first."
Amazing, thank you.